Welcome into Fact Finder Investigates. I'm Dylan Domangue. A decision by Wichita State to put some of the cheer and dance team in the stands in order to bring premium seating to the basketball court has many of you talking. WSU says it's all about the money. Now, we did have an interview set up with members of the dance team this week, but learned the school doesn't want them to go on camera. So Fact Finder looked into what other schools do for games and how the new setup will look.
There are decisions of the head and there are decisions of the heart, and sometimes those two can conflict.
A push for more revenue, leading to changes for Wichita State's basketball game day experience. And it's not going over well with everyone.
I think a lot of them maybe feel disregarded. They're just the last priority.
There's been a lot of extreme responses to what we've done, and it's not abnormal what we've done.
To make room for more courtside premium seating, members of the cheer and dance squads are being squeezed out. So here's what game days will look like. Half the cheer and dance team will be out on the court next to the visitors' bench for the game. The other half of the Spirit Squad will be moved to the first two rows of the student section, except for halftime and timeouts when they will go out on the court.
I doubt they even thought about having to move the Spirit Squad to add these seats. I understand cheer and dance, they aren't NCAA sports, so they're kind of not thought of or regarded in that aspect.
WSU dance and cheer alums say the energy they bring out on the court only adds to the atmosphere of the game, and they want that to continue.
These Spirit Squads play a major role in your marketing. They create your entire game day experience.
Fact Finder 12 reached out to other schools in the American Athletic Conference and asked how their game days compare. 4 responded, including Florida Atlantic, which has 2 rows of premium baseline seating, but the Spirit Squad sits in front of them on the court during the game. UAB keeps their squads on the floor during games as well. The school stressed to us that they think Wichita State should keep its Spirit Squads on both ends of the floor, telling us changes to where the Spirit Squads sit eliminates their ability to lead the entire crowd and feel involved. 2 schools, East Carolina and Memphis, have a similar setup to Wichita State's, with dance and cheer members on the floor and in the bleachers. But Memphis tells us if baseline seating changed where they sat, their fans would pitch a fit. Now, Wichita State's athletic director Kevin Saul says between NIL, scholarship money for athletes, and revenue sharing across college sports, the school's looking for new ways to help fund their programs to stay competitive with other universities. Saul says the premium seating will bring in an additional $220,000, and while he added that moving cheer and dance is a tough decision, it's one they felt they had to make.
We've got about $7 million that we're going to need to come up with to remain competitive here in the next 9 to 10 months. And we're going to have to make some incredibly difficult decisions. And certainly not communicating that this is the least of those difficult decisions. But at the end of the day, we've not cut funding.
And Zoll emphasized in the radio interview that cheer and dance will still perform on the court for pregame, halftime, and timeouts. But moving where they sit during the game can bring in more money that'll help support not only the Spirit Squad, but the other 16 varsity sports that are on campus.